Hey guys, what's up? It's Steve Holmes from houseofdrumming.com here once again to share with you some drumming ideas to help you folks at home get some new stuff into the practice routine, that kind of thing. One concept that I've been having a lot of fun with lately is going from 3/4 into 6/8 instead of 4/4 into 6/8. It's pretty common to do the old 4/4 backbeat and then go into the double paradiddle 6/8 thing. It's the kind of thing that a lot of guys do, and I think that they hear it and they're not even aware that that's what it is. It's just so common, right? So this is the 4/4 6/8 transition. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 bars of 4/4, 2 bars of 6/8 at that point. Nothing terribly complex, right? So, in this band I'm in, we played this tune that was in 3/4, and there was a vamp in there that I was supposed to solo over. It was one of those like uncomfortable medium tempos, and so I was looking for a way to kind of change up the time, change up the feel, to kind of change the feel that I was soloing in, right? So that tune was in 3/4, and the time was like this: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right? So I thought to myself, well, if we're in 3/4, then there's 6/8 notes in that bar, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So I thought, well, why can't I go from 3/4 into 6/8 just like I go from 4/4 to 6/8, right? So I tried it, and after figuring it out, messing with it a bit, it turns out the trick is being able to seamlessly go from 3/4 into 6/8 and then back again without losing what 3 sounds like when you were in 6, right? So we're using the same double paradiddle pattern, right? It's like para-paradiddle, para-paradiddle, right? Right? So I'm playing that in 3/4 as 16th notes, right? So if we're 1, 2, 3. Watch my hi-hat for the quarter note, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so again, I'm playing the para-paradiddle pattern over top of 16th notes, right? So the key is to kind of feel that you're in 6/8 without losing the 3 quarter note, okay? So what I'll do is I'll go back and forth, and maybe I'll keep the quarter note on the bass drum so you can hear where the 3 quarter note is while I'm at 6/8, okay? So we'll be in 3 the whole time, but I'm just changing to 6/8, okay? That's the whole point. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so having gotten that far, I knew that I was able to go from 4/4 to 6/8 as well. So I was like, well, while I'm in 6, why can't I feel 4 underneath of that as well, right? So now we've added a third variable, right? I'm in 3/4, I go to 6/8, still feeling the 3, but then when I'm in 6/8, I want to start to feel 4 underneath of that, okay? So let's do that. 1, 2, 3. 6/8 kind of changes, right? So the way this works is that the numbers all work out basically. The math is correct, right? So if we're in 3/4, then there's 6/8 notes, so I'm going to 6/8, right? So while I'm in 6/8, technically when you're feeling 4 under that, every third note is an 8th note triplet at that point, all right? It helps to write all this stuff out and see how it works together, okay? So basically, 6/8 when you're in 3 is 16th notes, right? But 6/8 when you're in 4 is triplets, okay? That's why when you switch to 4, the pulse is every third note as opposed to every 4th note, right? When you're in 3, okay? It'll be a lot clearer if you write this stuff out. Write out a bar 3/4, put 16th notes, and write out the double paradiddle pattern, right? Then write out a bar 4/4, put 8th note triplets, and then write out the double paradiddle pattern as the 8th note triplets, right? It's all the same, okay? It's just that you're changing the pulse while you're in 6, okay? So to kind of condense it down a little bit, I'll start in 3/4, I'll go to 6/8, and I'll keep the quarter notes on the bass drum, right? Then I'll change the quarter notes to 4/4 while I'm in 6/8, and then I'll change them back to 3, and then I'll go back to 3, okay? So here's that example, all right? 1, 2, 3. Where this is going, okay? So having accomplished that, I thought to myself, well, if I'm in 3/4 and then I'm in 6/8 and then I'm in 4/4 kinda, then why not just really go to 4/4 and start playing like straight 8th note and 16th note phrasing while I'm in 4, right? Because we're there. So let's try that, okay? So again, starting with 3, going to 6 again in 4, and then really going to 4, and then back down again from there, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's basically it. All right, the point is to be able to feel all these things no matter what time signature you're in. So if you're playing music and you're in 3, it's nice to be able to feel 6 over that. All right, that way if someone in the band is playing phrasing that kind of sounds like that, you can kind of go with that and you can kind of support, okay? If you're playing in 6/8, then you can go to 3 or you can go to 4, okay? Because you're kind of in the middle there. So you can go like 3 or 4, right? If you're in 4, which many of us are often, you can then go to 6/8 and then maybe from there you can go to 3, all right? Now this is the kind of thing that you maybe want to like lightly imply and use your discretion in terms of like playing the kind of things that are going to lose people in the band. You definitely do not want to do that, okay? The point of this is just to get a better understanding of the language that you're kind of speak on the drums, okay? It all fits together, it all works, okay? All right, feel free to email me with questions, post comments on the House of Drumming forum, or on YouTube, wherever this video ends up being, okay? Thanks a lot, guys. Remember, 3/4, 6/8, 4/4, it's not a toy, all right?